The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Number 26, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Omar Infante.
Omar Infante to stand in, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Well, this is an important month. They're playing well in June, and this is where you start to see those teams that are going to contend, or the June swoon, those teams that are going to fall off. They look like they're going to continue to just take off. They're playing good ball right now. This is a contending team.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
So stepping in, Alex Gordon. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Let's hope he's okay. Here's Adam Lind. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ellsbury going back at the track. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner on the move, and that retires the side. Royals strand a pair, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Jason Vargas, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last start was okay. It was good. He pitched into the 6th inning, and he got the win, but he needed some help from the bullpen. We'll see today if he's sharp and how he comes out. I think the first couple innings will set the trend for this game today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Elvis Andrus.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. No problem here. 1 away. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. Leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Now in the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. On to Napoli, but it's too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
So digging in now, Robert Cartwright. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Come on, New York.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Vargas sets. Here he comes 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
The Yanks leave one. Still no score. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran is under it. One down.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with two men out.
Let's go, Yankees.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Kevin Marrero.
Stepping in now, Devin Marrero, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Now I'm looking out there at left field at Alex Gordon. What a remarkable story. He played third base. Everybody thought he's the next George Brett. Then they moved him to left field, and he became the next Gold Glover. At one point, he won 4 Gold Gloves in a row.
Standing in, Carlos Beltran. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Grounded back up the middle. Marrero fields it cleanly, and he'll get in there safely. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Royals have elected to.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off, and the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Digging in, Brad Miller. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Here's Kelly Johnson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Comes set. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Jonathan Galvin.
Standing in now, Jonathan Galvis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Will move to the third with no score. Ready for another chance? Omar Infante. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Infante.
Here it comes now to Infante. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Next for the Royals.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. Digging in to try it again, Mike Napoli. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Popped up. McCann has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Lynn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Lind. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Royals. Digging in for his second at-bat, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit hard on the ground to second. Infante dives. A terrific play. It's there. He got him.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Vargas is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey.
1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Drilled right back up the middle, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark, that's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Striding in once again, Robert Cartwright. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up stolen base number 14 so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Moustakas is there for it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding in, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Salvador Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one stayed up a little high. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now it's 2-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 21 for him on the season as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The right fielder, number 21,
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting, shortstop, Devin Marrero.
Digging in, Devin Marrero. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Infante. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Hot shot on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Royals get one here courtesy of Mike Moustakas. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Moustakas charging in on it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see neither of these guys really blessed with the big time power arm, and as such 91 the top speed for one, 88 the high point for the other. Now batting, Brad Miller. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Moustakas is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees nothing. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder number 4, Alex Gordon.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ellsbury going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Mike Napoli now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Adam Lind. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Lind awaits the 0-1. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Bounce to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Moustakas. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. On the ground softly towards second. Galvis over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One for the Royals here, and it comes courtesy of this Alex Gordon swing. Halfway home tonight from the Bronx. It's now 3-0 Royals. Here's Kelly Johnson. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Slow grounder to first. Napoli charging this one, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Galvis.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and grounded foul.
Go Yankees.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. Runner goes for second down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Brett Gardner now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Napoli is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis.
Yeah,
we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And there's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Sean Armstrong enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Armstrong.
Devin Marrero will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's the exact pitch he wants him to swing at. That ball down in the zone, double play situation. That's where you get that double play ball. You got to know how he's going to try to go after you in all situations.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Omar Infante will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here it comes now to Infante. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
To short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Royals lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Robert
Leading off for the
Cartwright.
Yankees.
He'll have the opportunity to
First
kick
baseman,
things off as we begin the home 6th.
Cartwright.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 now to McCann. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Infante there to make the play. One gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Beltran. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And here's his swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Pitch is popped up. Vargas has a play. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week. It's swinging back pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Ready once again. Kelly Johnson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
13, second baseman, Jonathan Galvin.
Wade Davis is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Into the box now, Jonathan Galvis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
From the belt, the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Harold, Dan, and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Back here in the Bronx. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Mark Zepchinski is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Mark Zepchinski.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Number 4, Alex Gordon.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Come on, Yankees.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Mike Napoli is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
1-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball, and this will be a base hit now for Napoli.
That's a nice piece of hitting. Read what the pitcher is doing to you in the at-bat. A pitch away, and then the third one away, and he takes that direction for the hit. Nice job.
Here's Adam Lind as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Let's go, Yankees.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Beltran is over. And that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Elvis Andrus.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Line drive to center field. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Lifted the other way out to left center. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman, number 25, Robert Cartwright.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Robert Cartwright. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. In there, 1-2 now. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic at stolen base number 12 on the year. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field, and Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
The right fielder, number
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Striding in once again, Markakis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to third. On to first, and Markakis is retired. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Dribbled down the third baseline. Barehanded pickup. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. KC down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Infante is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line drive to left, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Beltran will take the turn and head for second now, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting. So a big moment here, and standing in, Brad Miller.
But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Here's Kelly Johnson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
The 2-0 on the way. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Michael Barrett will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Michael Barrett.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Kelvin Herrera trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Kelvin Herrera.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And a big at bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Michael Barrett will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 24, Michael Barrett.
Rodney Rosario enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Devin Marrero. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Marrero.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Omar Infante to stand in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Beltran sprinting after it. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
In now, Alex Gordon, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman, Mike Napoli.
Here's Mike Napoli now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Let's go, Yankees.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Royals tack on 1 more on the strength of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 4-1 Kansas City. Settling in now, Elvis Andrus. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Number 2.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, strike three called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Infante has it on to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Freddie Hardwick comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Freddie Hardwick.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Kansas City Royals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jason Vargas earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes.